Hey everyone, welcome back. From here, this sort of splits off into three paths. This fourth one, obviously, being the entrance into the place. Uh, to our left, I guess. This will end up being a shortcut, so don't worry about it too much. This path here is something we're actually going to loop around to, so don't worry about that. We will be taking this path here. All right, so first thing we're doing is making a hard left, and we've got the white-robed elder to talk to.
I shall send you. I shall send you.
All right, just make sure you exhaust his dialogue. See, he's an important one. We want to find the pathway back up, which is over here. Take out dude. Two dudes. Topaz Lotus Seed? I'm not sure what that does. You can read the dialogue if you want. Coming on up here, we have dude. Alright, we're going to follow this wall here. If you do want to rest, there is a shrine. We have a big dude up here. Nice and easy done. An item on the wall over here. And then coming through here, there's just a pot lady at the end of it. Don't grab the item just yet. I'd say prioritize the pot lady over it. There we go. Okay. We'll go to, actually, missed an item. There's one up here on the ramp. Then we have the shrine. Which we have taken no damage. Don't need to do any gourds, and there's no point in resting right now. But it's there if we need it. Take this on down. Down the bottom here, we're going to encounter one of the ghost spirits that we need to kill. Killing them will give us bow blood, which contributes to a ending of some sort. Cool thing about this fight is that the trees come alive and she will start attacking the trees rather than us. So, pretty cool. Make sure you have some sort of throwable equipped. I'm going to equip fire for this. The Nita fire pots, just because they can get rid of this tree quite nice and easy. Alright. So this is not the tree I'm worried about. That one there, which she's going to fight anyway, so that's cool. May as well put on a leech. Throw a fire pot. Rude. Nope. Alright. After she is dead, we should have a little noisemaker who doesn't seem to spawn for me when I come from this area. I don't know why, but normally there's like a little guy with a backpack over here to our right, and he will pretty much just make as much noise as possible to wake these things up. Oh my god, skeletons. So those skeletons are incredibly annoying. But coming through here, you just want to take out these guys. Little corpse doggy things. There we go. Alright, we're going to grab this item here. Probably going to get corrupted in the meantime. Oh, I did not. We have an item and a grabby girl. You're evil. Skeleton. Alright, couple of pathways we can take here. We have 1, 2, 3. We're going to take this one first to loop us back to the shrine. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I've been sneezing. That was the only one I haven't managed to catch so far. We have a corpse dog on the ground. We're up here. Annoying skeleton. This is one of those types of enemies that make a whole bunch of noise. But take him out while you can. Skeletons are very much just an annoyance. They don't do a hell of a lot of damage. And before we grab that item over there, I believe we're just going to dash past it because there's a skeleton that'll grab you. What did he drop? Ah, Mercury. Nice. Now, coming out here, you'll notice the shrine is right here. So, we've done our loop back. I don't need to rest if you do, by all means. Oh, screw you, skeleton. Oh, there's a coffin dude. Weird, must have dropped. Okay, now, making a little loop around here. We have a dude over here. We have 2 dudes over here. We have an item at the end of this path. Alright, now over here we have a tree which is going to come alive, so we can't lock onto it just yet. Once it starts moving. Oh, okay, we'll just attack it because it's not going to move. That is fine. Screw you, tree. We have this dude over here. Now, I could hear a bird, but you can also lock onto this guy, the coffin thing. Rude. Well, that got him. I enjoyed having fire pots, that was fun. Probably still going to come in handy to have some sort of fire pots, and I really want to figure out where that bird's coming from. Nope, not going to spend too much time on it. Oh, there he is. Screw you, coffin. This guy generally hurts a lot when he falls. I'm glad we got him just then. Funny bun. Right, we have an item over here. Now, this particular enemy ahead of us over here is kind of a trap. Okay, so you want to lock onto him. Or not, we're just going to dodge back. It's the tree that you want to watch out for, as well as the blight spitter behind us that I keep getting whiffed in the face with. Oh, dude. I am going to put on some leech because this is just ridiculous. Perfect timing for when leech, like, when you are low on health and you don't want to use your gourd, which I probably could have used my gourd to be fair, just use leech. So, this guy is going to wake up a giant horse enemy over here. This guy can do some work, so just be careful. Alright, he's the only one of his kind in the whole game. Unfortunately, because they're quite neat enemies. Grab the item upgrade. May as well use that while I can. We're going to come up the top here, and now we have a whole bunch of trees and a whole bunch of skeletons. So first off, this tree here, I'm just going to try and throw a fire pot at. Whole bunch of skeletons. That works. Alright, we have another tree over here. Running out of fire pots pretty quickly. So erratic. Pick up any items. We do have one more tree we can kill, so I may as well. No tree survives. That was another item. Cool. At this point, I don't know what's a drop and what's an actual thing. Now, you can just whack that with your axe to knock it down. Make sure you talk to this lady here. She is part of a ending, so you do want to make sure she gets exhausted and stuff like that. She'll give us a benediction. Over here on the ground there's a spell, so make sure you don't miss that. Fine might. Coming down to the bottom here. Now, we'll end up coming back through this path, so don't worry about that one too much. At the moment, we're going to go over here, take out the guy by the campfire. Now, if you hold X and run towards this chest to sort of proc the animation to open it, and then quickly turn around, we're just going to attack, and this should just take these guys out relatively easy. Now, I've tested that about 4 or 5 times, and every single time it works without taking damage, so I guarantee you it's not a 100% thing. That's just a little trick that I've picked up. Grab the mercury chute. We're going to climb up this ladder. There is a shortcut back to the shrine, so if you do want to use that, by all means. We have an elite enemy coming up, and he's probably one of the tougher ones. So knock that down. Follow that back if you want to rest. In fact, I'm going to grab that after dodging because there's a skeleton on the goddamn ground. No, there's not. Where'd he go? Alright, no skeleton. I'm all for it. So this particular enemy will give us a brand new spell, and this is a spell that I use quite often. It sends out like 3 or 4 fire orbs into the air. It's very, what is it? Very like a ranged fire spell, as well as it sends you back and lets you dodge like certain things. So we will use a leech. We will rest after this fight. No. Rude. There we go. So we got burning flames from him, so definitely set that. I'll probably let that take over Vorpal Blade. From here, can't kill that tree. We're just going to come over this way. A lot of these trees are going to wake up. I got corrupted, you bitch. Alright, we're going to drop down to the left, drop down to the right for an item. We have Grand Skeleton Station. That was a bad joke. There's heaps of skeletons. Ooh, look at those axe attacks. Cool. Alright, coming into the back here, we have another, like, 3 of those, plus a bambooling, which I never knew was there. Interesting. I must have scared him off every single time I came here. Rude skeleton. Go grab any and all items. Now I probably could kill the boss at this point. You know what? Bugger it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't think I'm going to need leech on this boss. Alright, by all means, if you do want to rest, go and rest. It is up this ladder, over the shortcut ways, and back to the shrine. For now, this boss can be kinda gimmicky. Oh my god, skeletons, can you not? Alright, we're just gonna ignore everything we can here. You can kill these things if you want, but there's no point, they just respawn. Fire will help you immensely in this fight, as this boss doesn't like fire. He's made of wood. Right? It's a giant tree. Pretty much the only thing you need to watch out for is being sucked in, which he'll do straight away. You just run against the current. Alright, that's pretty much the best way I can say it. So, we are changing our spell out to the fire one. He's going to do a vacuum, run against it, and then once that stops, the biggest thing we're looking for here is that arm, that giant arm, to come down. Right? If you see the fire in his face, you just want to get to the left-hand side over here. He will do this blast twice, so you do want to stay over this way, and there's going to be a whole bunch of skeletons spawn. Oh my god, skeleton. Alright. These red orbs will spawn magic things, so you can get your Skyborn Might up, which is great. That is what we're looking for his arm to get stuck in the ground. Alright. We're going to use our fire magic. We're going to heal because those skeletons took a chunk out of me. This wind thing is fine, because that signals his arm coming down. Always try to lock onto his face for this, just because when you cast that spell, his arm can move, whereas his face sort of stays in the same spot. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, vacuum again. Oh, Soulwood. I've never really read his name before. He's doing the burning thing, so come to the left. Prepare for skeletons. Should do the fiery shoots. There we go. Fiery shoots these things. Make sure you gather those up, because it'll give us more Skyborn Might. It's going to do a sucky thing. No, he's not. He's just doing more of those. It's not a hard fight at all. Alright. Now, one thing you do want to do before carrying on with anything is the next amulet we're going to get will pretty much play into the leech build of all things, which is great. So grab your shrine. we are going to teleport back to the Shoe Sanctum. Alright, we have an item that we can give Wuchang as well as Boss Merchant Guy, who I do not remember the name of.
I bet you just wait, girl. One day,
Okay, we don't have anything to give him. He just wanted to talk. That's fine. So this particular benediction is really good later on. All right, it'll stack with like 3 discipline, 6 discipline, 9 discipline, which will give us a all 3 connected bonus to 12 disciplines. Now, disciplines are skills that you can pick up in your skill tree. I don't tend to use them at all, but if we have like any in any tree, then that will add to the equation of things. So very cool to get. I won't be getting it just now, but it will be something I'll be keeping my eye on to pick up later.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you. Come back.
Nice. All right, we'll hand this over to
What
him.
treasures do you have for me? You've been to you might still the place. They say, you're lucky to have made it back.
All right, and the pendant we want is the lifesteal pendant. So that's a definite yes from me. All right, and because we don't have a lot of screaming enemies at the moment, the Dracolich pendant, perfect. We'll get rid of that for the moment. What that does is pretty much any enemy you kill, you will gain life back. So even if you don't have leech on, you're still going to be gaining that health back. How many would we get? We got 2. We have a health upgrade. We should be able to upgrade our weapon. We cannot. Goddamn. Oh, we don't have enough. That is fine. I wonder if we can add. And what is this? Agility. I'd rather strength in my tempering, so totally fine there. We'll teleport back, and to be honest, I think that's actually just it for the episode. So like that nice and easy area if you're not resting all the time. Yeah, that's all I need to do. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Wuchang.